Eras Uncovered, Eye-Opening History Facts. Welcome to Fact Fusion, the place we find captivating and eye-opening history facts that you may not find in your textbooks. From historic civilizations to contemporary times, we convey tales that will amaze and shock you. So get ready to dive into the eras that have shaped our world. Did you know that in ancient Egypt, it used to be frequent for rich people to be buried with their servants and pets? And in medieval Europe, humans used to trust that unicorns have been actual and possessed magical powers. Stay tuned to find out extra fantastic data about the eras that we knew. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to remain up to date with our brand new videos. So, without losing more time, let's move. Let's take a deeper dive into the ancient civilizations that formed our world. The Egyptians are regarded for their staggering pyramids and mummies. However, did you know they also invented paper? Papyrus, a kind of paper made from reeds that grew alongside the Nile River, used to be the world's first paper. The Chinese, on the different hand, invented gunpowder, which had a profound effect on fighting and technology. They also invented the compass, which revolutionized navigation, and the Silk Road, a change route that linked China to Europe and the Middle East. Moving on to the Americas, the Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas had their special cultures and achievements. The Mayans, for example, have been professional mathematicians and astronomers and developed complicated writing tools with the use of hieroglyphics. The Aztecs constructed a good-sized empire in central Mexico, with a complicated social shape and a state-of-the-art calendar. The Incas, who lived in the Andes Mountains, had been expert engineers and constructed wonderful buildings such as Machu Picchu. These ancient civilizations laid the basis for many of the improvements and developments that we take for granted today. From writing and paper to gunpowder and the compass, these innovations changed the route of records and converted the world as we are aware of it. The classical world, encompassing historical Greece and Rome, saw big tendencies in philosophy, science, and politics. The Greeks are identified for their philosophers such as Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates, who developed new thoughts about ethics, politics, and the nature of reality. The Greeks additionally made imperative contributions to mathematics, collectively with Euclid's Elements, a foundational work in geometry. The Romans, meanwhile, are recounted for their achievements in engineering and architecture. The Colosseum, a large amphitheater that seated up to 50,000 spectators, is one of the most recognizable symbols of Rome. The Romans additionally developed a good-sized neighborhood of roads and aqueducts, which allowed for the environment-friendly transportation of humans and gadgets in the route of the empire. These tendencies in philosophy, science, and engineering paved the way for the modern-day world. They motivated new methods of questioning the world and laid the groundwork for the enhancement of cutting-edge science and technology. The Middle Ages, additionally acknowledged as the medieval period, observed the rise of feudalism, the Crusades, and the Black Death. Feudalism used to be a social and financial system that dominated medieval Europe, with lords, knights, and peasants every having their roles and responsibilities. The Crusades have been a sequence of navy campaigns fought with the resource of Christian Europe towards the Islamic world, to reclaim the Holy Land. The Black Death, a pandemic that swept Europe in the 14th century, killed an estimated 25 million people. The Middle Ages was once as soon as a tricky and charming size in history, with every triumph and tragedy. It used to be a time of top social and economic trade and laid the groundwork for many of the political and cultural constructions that would shape Europe in the centuries to come. The Age of Exploration, spanning from the 15th to the 17th century, used to be a time of exceptional voyages and discoveries. European explorers such as Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, and Ferdinand Magellan ventured into the unknown and made contact with in the past unknown lands and civilizations. Columbus is credited with discovering America, though he was once no longer the first to do so. Da Gama opened a sea route to India, whilst Magellan's day trip circumnavigated the globe. These voyages not only led to the growth of Europeans having an impact on the world but also had a profound effect on the cultures and societies they encountered. The trade of goods, ideas, and people that resulted from these voyages led to the improvement of new exchange networks and the rise of globalization. The Industrial Revolution, which started in the 18th century in England and later unfolded to the relaxation of Europe and North America, marked a fundamental turning factor in human history. This duration noticed great developments in technology, specifically in the fields of textiles, agriculture, and transportation. Innovations such as the steam engine, the spinning jenny, and the energy loom revolutionized manufacturing, making it quicker and greater environmentally friendly than ever before. The Industrial Revolution additionally had tremendous social and monetary consequences. The boom of factories led to the rise of urbanization and the decline of standard rural lifestyles. It also led to the rise of the center classification and the emergence of new varieties of monetary and political organizations. The 20th century was once marked by 2 world wars, which had a profound influence on the world and reshaped the political landscape. World War I, which lasted from 1914 to 1918, used to be a world combat that concerned extra than 70 million army personnel from around the world. The struggle led to the fall down of several empires, along with the Ottoman Empire and the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and paved the way for the upward thrust of new political ideologies such as communism and fascism. World War II, which lasted from 1939 to 1945, used to be even greater devastating, with an estimated 70 to 85 million fatalities. The conflict led to the upward jab of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers and set the stage for the Cold War that followed. The digital age, additionally acknowledged as the information age, has modified the world in methods that would have been inconceivable simply a long time ago. The improvement of the net and the upward jostle of social media have related humans throughout the globe and modified the way we speak and interact. Advances in robotics, artificial intelligence, and automation have converted industries such as manufacturing and healthcare. The digital age has additionally delivered with it new challenges, such as issues about privacy, cybersecurity, and the influence of technology on our intellectual and bodily well-being. Still, it has opened up new chances for innovation, creativity, and collaboration, and has the viability to reshape our world with methods that we have but to imagine. As we reflect on the eras of records that have formed our world, it is necessary to reflect on consideration of the future and the challenges and possibilities that lie ahead. The world is changing on an exceptional side, with new technologies, environmental concerns, and social and political challenges on the horizon. One of the most urgent troubles going through the world these days is the local weather changes. The scientific consensus is clear: human activity, in particular the burning of fossil fuels, is inflicting the Earth's temperature to upward push at an alarming rate. This has led to greater commonplace and extreme climate events, rising sea levels, and different ecological disasters. To mitigate the consequences of local weather change, we should transition to a low-carbon economic system and limit our reliance on fossil fuels. Another important venture going through the world is the rise of nationalism and populism. In recent years, we have observed a rise in political moves that emphasize the pastimes of a precise crew or country over these of the international community. This has led to expanded polarization, conflict, and the erosion of democratic values and institutions. To solve this challenge, we need to work to promote cross-cultural understanding, dialogue, and cooperation. Despite these challenges, the future is full of opportunities. New technologies such as renewable energy, biotechnology, and house exploration provide the manageability to seriously change our world and solve some of the most urgent problems we face. As we seem to the future, it is necessary to stay hopeful and to work collectively to create a higher world for ourselves and future generations. If you've enjoyed this journey through history and want to see more important content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We upload new videos every week, so you don't want to miss out on the latest discoveries and facts from around the world. Thank you for watching Fact Fusion, and we'll see you in the next video.